3rd, 2021. It is now 11:41 a.m. And now I understand. I get it because earlier I spoke about how I didn't know why he had me doing this like date record and time record every time I'm starting my videos. But now I realize it's because he literally has us on a countdown. If you didn't watch my video that I just posted, that I just went live on, go ahead and do watch, okay? Because I do tell. And so on my way to my next destination, that quick, he dropped another word in my spirit, and he said, tell my kids this. He said to let his children know that you are going to be superhuman, okay? And he ain't talking about the COVID-19 vaccine either, okay? Because there's a lot of talk going around about this vaccine and how it's turning people, and nobody really knows what's happening or what's going on, right? So there's a lot of talks around in it, a lot of different things, different information in the atmosphere. But he is saying, put that aside, okay? Because this word right here ain't got nothing to do with the COVID-19 vaccine. This got everything to do with his kingdom. He said that he is bringing forth good gifts, okay, for his kids. He is bringing forth gifts that this world has never seen. This current world has never seen before. It's going to be as in the days of when the Messiah walked the earth, how him and his apostles was just doing all these miraculous miracles, and people was like, what the heck is going on? That is the hour that we are moving into in this moment. He is giving those gifts that he gave to his apostles back then, all of them many years ago. He is giving in this hour to his chosen people, okay? And you are going to be marked as a superhuman. People ain't even going to know where you came from. They're going to want to know whence you came from. Who is this person? And what kind of gifts and abilities? Where did these gifts and abilities? I'm telling y'all, people so asleep that when you finally receive these good gifts that he is giving to you, people is just going to be shocked. They ain't going to know what is going on. They're not going to know what happened because they so busy sleeping, so busy focused on materialism, so busy focused on trying to make a dollar, so busy focused on whatever else it is that they want to focus their attention on other than the kingdom, because they so involved in this world and not involved in his kingdom that when things start happening, okay, left and right, and these gifts start appearing in the midst of his people still going to be asleep and still not know what's going on. They still going to be waking up and like, it's like when you wake up and you got the sleep in your eye and you wiping your eyes and, it's a little blurry and you can't quite see what's going on. That is exactly what's going to be occurring in this moment, in this season, in this hour, okay? And people is not going to know. They're going to be like, what is happening? You mean to tell me that this person just spoke a word and that person was healed? You mean to tell me that they just spoke a word and this person's finances was miraculously taken care of? You mean to tell me that all they did was touch that person and cancer was no more? When I tell you, I can't even put into words the gifts that he has given to his chosen ones in this hour. I can't even put it into words. There is no words to describe these gifts. It's just something that you are going to have to see with your own two eyes, okay? But just know that as a chosen one, you are going to be superhuman, and it's going to come out of nowhere, all right? Just like for me, I have the gift of tongues. Now, before I got the gift of tongues, I was just like really just powerful in my prayers, with natural language. I was just like always just very powerful, very, just engrossed and whatever it was that I was praying about. Like I just always had that super amazing communication with me and the Father. Like, I just always got like right in his face and just like poured it out to him, and my prayers have always been intense. So when I received this spiritual gift and the gift of tongues, it just literally came out of nowhere. I was driving down the road, minding my very own business, and like I told you, I'm always in my car, I'm always driving, I'm always going somewhere. And this is like my powerhouse place to pray. So when I'm in my car, I'm always praying because I'm just always praying every day anyway. But especially when I'm in my car, for some reason, I'm just like even more, that much more in prayer because it gives me a time to clear my mind, to drive, to kind of focus on, different things that's going on and kind of use that as a focal point in prayer. So that's when I pray the most. So one night, it was a particular night, but rewind back. one night, a couple of nights before then, I had a dream. And in the dream, it was like a voice, right? I heard a voice, and the voice spoke in an unknown language. I didn't know what language the voice spoke in. It yelled something to me. It yelled something to me in a language I never heard before. And I woke up the next morning like, what the heck was that? Like, what was that thing screaming at me? Like, what is going on? I didn't get an eerie feeling like, it was something bad, but it was just like, wow, like that's different. So, maybe about a week later, I'm driving in my car, it's nighttime, and I'm in this moment of intense prayer. And all of a sudden it was like, let me see if I can find the words to describe it. All of a sudden it was like it was like I seen and felt just like a spiritual entity intervene. Like it just fell upon me. Like I can't even describe it because I can't even describe what it looks like. Okay, that's how spiritual experiences are. Sometimes it's just like no words. That's just like when you translate it from different languages. Sometimes there's no words to translate into that next language. So you kind of got to just leave it alone, right? So it's one of those moments where I can't even describe what it looked like, what it felt like. All I know is this just thing just fell upon me. And it kind of scared me real quick because I was like, oh my gosh, what was that? And at the same time, what's happening? And I just started speaking in tongues. Speaking in tongues, speaking in tongues. It was just flowing. I couldn't even control it. It was just coming out. For the next 2 days after that, I was just walking around speaking in tongues. I could not stop. It was crazy. It was just like, I don't know. But it took at least like those first 2 days. I don't know what was built up inside of me, what needed to come out, what conversation needed to be had with the Father. But whatever it was that He'd been waiting for to communicate with me in the unknown, He did it in that moment for 2 days straight, okay? So it was just straight speaking in tongues for me. And as time went on, I learned to turn it off, turn it on. Even now, sometimes, like if I'm in the middle of talking and it gets too heated, I'll go into tongues. Or if I'm even praying, you know what I'm saying? It'll switch over to tongues without me having anything to do with it. So it really is like a gift that is like just totally out of your hands. Like it have nothing to do with you. It's all the Father and His interceding on your behalf. And whatever's spoken, whatever's said, He'll translate it sometimes to you, give you the wisdom to know what it is that's being said, or sometimes He won't because there's things that He's telling your spirit. Okay, because ultimately the gift of speaking in tongues is a conversation between the Father and your spirit. Okay, your spirit knows how to protect things. It knows how to keep things a secret. All right, even from your very own self, your flesh. Okay, because your spirit knows that if I let this soul, which is you, okay, your flesh, know what's going on, they're gonna be, y'all gonna be now. The spirit and the soul gonna be fighting. So I'm receiving from the spirit. From the Father, I'm receiving information, and as the Spirit, I'm keeping that to myself, that good thing to myself. But I'm residing in you, so you feel like, because it's like you get a sense of what's going on from the Spirit. But it's not just the Spirit knows how to protect, right? It knows how to keep you from yourself. It knows how to keep you from making your own mistakes. So when the Father is communicating to your spirit, it's not always going to let your soul know what's going on. It'll let you know what's going on when it feels that the time is right. Okay, now I can let bro know what's going on. I can let sis know what's going on because, she done matured, she done grew, whatever. So he told me to just put this quick word out there and just to let y'all know y'all are going to be superhuman, okay? So in these next few days, in these next few weeks, and I'm pretty sure you're going to keep bringing us different words like of this, similar category forth. But he just wants to let you know that for these next few days, these next few weeks, that he is going to make you superhuman. You are going to be superhuman with these gifts. You're going to be superhuman with his word. You're going to be superhuman and flowing with his kingdom. And it's all for the benefit of not just yourself, but those that he wants to disperse it to. Okay? So get ready, y'all. Like I said in the last video, get this praise going. Get this praise. Get this praise. Get this praise. This thankfulness. This gratefulness. Get it going because we got to usher in our King because he is coming, y'all. He is coming. And I got to run, but Stay tuned. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you know that this video is for you. And or if you feel like it could be beneficial to somebody else, okay? Because his word is going, it multiplies. That's just the way it is. It just hits everybody all at one time. So it could be a word that you and your friends was just talking about. Now, boom, there he go with a video on it, okay? So make sure you hit that notification bell so you also know when I'm coming on live. And I will see y'all again as soon as he gives me another word to speak. Have a great day.